Hi everyone, this is Math Genius Tutors and this is another tutorial or lesson on math, and we're gonna today do a lesson on kindergarten math. So here, and the topic is addition. This is where we're gonna today teach on how something plus something is that result. We'll explain why. We'll show how that is that result. Why is that result? For example, maybe 2 plus 2 is 4, but why is it 4? Yeah, we'll explain that. For now, let's continue. Okay, so why 2 plus 2 is 4 is like, you could think about it as maybe 2 rectangles plus another 2 rectangles. So you could there's some strategies. If there's you could draw it, or for people who are kids who are starting to get proficient, you could just do it. That's why this is how you learn your basic addition factors. So let's get back to that 2 plus 2. So you could do it there's 2 squares, and you could split the second 2 squares into 1, so you can make it 2 plus 1 plus 1. You could add 2 plus 1, which is 3, and another 1, which makes it 4. And that's how 2 plus 2 is 4. Pretty simple, but later on it will be a lot more complex than that, but this is the basics of addition. So let's get to the first problem. Here we have 4 squares and another 4 squares. So first of all, you could count. So since adding is sort of combining or putting 2 numbers into 1, which will make a larger number. Yes. And so for this example, you could just count maybe 1. This is like this. 1, 1, this is all 1. So you could add them up like this. So 1 plus 1 is obviously 2, another 1, 3, another 1, 4. So it's like counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me redo that. Also here, you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4. And so the total for this is 4, and this is 4. Well, if it's too bit hard, if you want to add that all once, what you can do is just count 1 by 1. So this is 4, another 4 plus 1 is 5, another one 6, another one 7, 7 plus 1, 8. So you could say below we're going to fill. So this is 4, and we know this is 4, and we figured out this is 8. The answer is 8, or the result after adding 4. Yeah, 4. So now, let me redraw that 8. We want to make it. Okay, so now we're going to do another way to solve 4 plus 4 is 8. Well, one way you could do it is, you could do it is So you could maybe like, we already know you could count the squares. So we did like sort of count the squares technically. The other way is you could group them. Like you could group these two and these two. You could group these two and these two. And you could maybe count the even numbers, since 2 is an even number, like 2. So there's like 4, so you add 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. You could add these first, which is 4. This might be a little more advanced way, but still. And you could add these two, 4, and you add these, boom, 8. There's like a lot other methods to do it, but we're not gonna obviously do all of them. We're gonna teach the common ways. Or not all of them might be common, but yeah, still. Okay, so now you could have better evidence that 4 plus 4 is 8. So you don't, by using this strategy, you don't have to do this at once. You could split within. So you split 4 into two like groups of 2. Like there's like 2. There's like in one like long oval, there's like 2 squares. And that's how you could also solve it, and still it equals 8. Okay, and yeah. Okay, let's try another problem. This time we're gonna, the sort of challenge maybe without the drawing. Let's try without the drawing. So, yeah, so we're gonna try without the drawing. So let me make up a problem. Okay, now we're gonna solve this. Well, how will we solve it at the first of all? Well, a way might be you could maybe split. You could count this. So 5 is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. This might be pretty long, but still it works. And 4 equals 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus, come on. Let me redo the equal sign. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. There you go. So here, now what you can do here now is obviously just count them. If like you're at kindergarten, it might be more easier to count 1, 1. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 1 plus 1 is 2, obviously. Another one is 3, another one is 4, another one is 5, that's how, yeah. And if you add 5 after 5 plus 1 is 6, then 7 if you add another one, 8, then after you add another one, then 9. So the sum is, or the result is 9. So you could do it technically. You could count these, how many these, and yeah. So the second method is maybe like to, well, let's see. You could use the Let me think. Well, you can technically sort of like, yeah, there, 5. So you could split the 4 like this for the second method. So you could do 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. And you could do 5 plus 1, which is 6, and add another 1, which makes it 7, and you could add another 1, which makes it 8, and then another 1, which makes it 9. And that's another method, not so bad method. Or you could also do it like this. So like where should I write it? Maybe. So I'll explain it. There's not really much that space, but you could add these 2 here, but also add these 1s and make it 2, and this will be, wait, actually I have an idea. So you could add these and that will make it 6, and you could add this and you can make it 2, and you could add a 1 and add that, and that will also 6. First you could do the easy way, 6 plus 1 7, and you could add 7 plus 2 and make it 9. This won't be a quite easy way sometimes, but still, it's not really, but still, so you could sort of like add the 1s, or if you're proficient at, or good at addition. First, today I'm explaining how why this is 1 digit and this is another digit. 1 digit plus 1 digit. Adding will result in this answer. So, okay, I'll show you maybe another way if I have room. Maybe like a simpler way. So another way is technically you use standard. No. Okay, so first so 5 is also, so you could, oh yeah, so you could split also the 5 like this, or third method, and it'll be like, yeah, so if you make it all 1, you could add those up. So down here, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Oops. Okay, there. That's, and you could just count it. 1 plus 1 is obvious 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's 9. And also you could do it like add it these 2, or if you're good, you could do it 3 at a time, or even 4 at a time. So this will first you could do 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 4. Anyways, fine. And also you could add 4 plus 5. That still makes the same answer. That never changes the answer for addition. Just that's a very important thing you should learn when you do addition. So 5. So or you could do it 3 plus 4. So if you can't do it right away, for example, if you did 2 plus 3, which is 5, it'll be 5 plus 4. So you'll think about these ones you combine, and that's how you get 9. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. The lesson for this addition kindergarten. I hope you found this video helpful and enjoyed at the same time. And this is Math Genius Tutors, and bye bye.